Hi everyone, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to Jamaica and Flying the Caribbean, episode 9. And if you watched the last episode, this is Jamaica here. We took off out here, I believe at this airstrip here, and we flew over to Montego Bay Convention Center and Rose Howell Great House, and I landed, I believe, I landed somewhere. Some airport, I don't remember where it was, but down here somewhere. But yeah, so today, here it is. It just took a little while to come in view. Mafuta Airstrip. So that's what we did last time in episode 8. So now, episode 9, we're gonna finish flying around Jamaica, and it's gonna start right here. I got the Vans aircraft RV-14A, and I'm gonna fly right from here. This is Port Esquivel, something, Port Airstrip or whatever. It said it, let me see. Port Esquivel Airstrip. Okay, I'm going to fly right from here to Colbeck Castle, fly over Spanish Town, and I'm going to come to, we're going to take a look at King's House in Independence Park. So we're going to fly right over here around Kingston, and then we're going to come around and land right here. Okay, we're going to land at Norman Manley International. So it should be a pretty good flight. And I think it's going to be really scenic, especially when we get around here by Kingston. And, you know, actually, this might be another good airport to land at. I'm going to land at this one, but this looks like a good one too. Alright, so yeah, it's live weather, live time, but we'll take a look at that right now. Live everything, 1:39 p.m. Monday, March 18th in Jamaica. Okay, so let's go ahead and head on over to the airfield, and then I'll see you all there. Okay, here we are at the Port Esquivel Airstrip, MKOL. And as you can see off the coast there, they got some pretty good chop. We got a 16 knot wind. Not nothing this little airplane can't handle, because it's pretty powerful. Okay, so let's go ahead and climb aboard now, and I'm going to go ahead and take off. You can see the windsock here. And so I'm going to take off down here at the other end on runway 14. Okay, so now let's get the canopy closed and close. And I got to lock it. Alright, get our batteries going and stuff. Battery master. Zanita. Alright, avionics. And let's see now where avionics are. Been a little bit since I flew this plane, but it's a really good plane. Okay, so let's see. Alright. Avionics master, that's what I was looking for. Fuel pump. Okay, let's just go along down the line here from left to right. We're gonna need all this on except the landing lights. I'm not gonna put taxi lights or pulse on, pitot heat, and flaps. Alright, I'm probably gonna have to put maybe one notch, but maybe not. We'll see how it goes. Alright, now let's do our fuel selector. Let's put the left, mixture rich, and we'll go about here with the prop. Now let me also look at my payload here. Okay, we got 50%, so this looks good. Everything is perfect there. I'll put the map on here, zoom out a little bit, and we can see our flight plan right there. Alright, so now let me go ahead and check the rest. I'll set my altimeter. And yeah, it's looking like we are ready to start. Okay, so let's go ahead and left, right, magnetos, both, and start. And no, maybe not. Okay, so yeah, let me see. I might have something else I need to do here. Everything else is looking good. So obviously I'm forgetting something, but let me make sure. Yeah, we should have a good start. Let's see. Something's stopping us. Mixture full rich, so that's not on cutoff. Let's try right tank. Oh, I think these, you know what? I believe you have to have those off. That needs to be on, but I think this needs to be off. It's somewhat in a test mode. Yeah. So you have to have this off. The PMAG test switch needs to be off. Okay, you don't want that on to start the plane. Alright, so we got a good start now. And we keep the pocket breakers on, but I'm going to go ahead and put the prop RPMs up and let's give it a little test here. Power up. Alright, so we are good. Now what I'm going to do now is fuel pump switch off. Don't need that on anymore. Alright, so let's go ahead and see now if MCOL traffic. I'm going to go ahead and put this announcement taxi. First make sure, select the runway. 14. No, it's taxi.
Mike Kilo Oscar, Lima Traffic Golf Charlie Tango 1022 is taxiing to runway 14.
Parking brake released. And let's get to taxiing. So it looks like it's going to be about roughly maybe a 30-minute flight, you know, but I might kind of shorten it up a little bit, you know, but we'll see. But I think there's going to be a lot to see on this flight, so, you know, hey, I don't want you to miss anything, so even though we're mainly looking at some points of interest here, I'm still going to want to, you know, look at some of the scenery around Jamaica, of course. You know, man, why is my plane? Man, you seen that, huh? My nose was coming up. Man, it was wanting to take off already, wasn't it? Okay, yeah, let's keep that down. Make sure it was floating in the air. I mean, I wasn't even taxiing that fast. And I'm going downwind, so it's kind of weird. Alright. Let's get on down to the end of the runway here. I don't even need all of this room, right? This is enough right here to take off, so let's just go ahead and turn around right up here. This should be just fine. Yeah, you see how something's going on here. My balance is off or something. Only have 30. So I'm at the fault right there. That's kind of strange, so I don't know. I've never had to do that before. Let's make sure. Oh, let's see. Parking brake. Let me put the auto trim on right now for this plane. I'm gonna keep this off. Yeah. Stiff on the turning here. That means it's going to get up really quick with this headwind. So let's just go ahead and get ready. look at that. 70, 80, we're gonna be in there really quick. Look at that. Nice, nice, nice. All right. Right over the water, so we're definitely gonna get some good scenery here. Let me look at the water right here. Isn't that nice? Let's go ahead and climb up a little bit more and get on the course. We'll climb up to about 2,000 feet. Now, how you like that? That is nice. Really, really pretty out here. I'm not going to use, I don't think I'm going to use autopilot, are we? We already about at our cruising altitude, which is only going to be 2,000 feet. This plane has plenty of power to spare for its weight, you know, so. Alright, going to come around this way. Okay, so the first point is going to be right up here. And what was that again? Let me see. I can probably see it right on here, maybe. Colbeck Castle. All right, so we should be able to see it. Let's see. Colbeck Castle. It should be like right below me, somewhere. That's part of what I like too, looking for these points of interest. Some of them are kind of hard to find. So we should be over it. Is this it right here, up there on the left, or is it just? Oh, it might be. It might be. I think we might see it. I think it's right here. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to get a little closer to take a good look at this. So let's go ahead and get closer. We'll take a good look at it. That has to be it. And yep, I would say it's safe to say that that is totally it. All right, so just keep it back a little bit to drop some altitude here. I might have lost it. Let's see. Oh no, I didn't. It's right here.
500.
Colbeck Castle, huh? Yeah, that's totally it right there. So this is the Colbeck Castle in Jamaica. Check that out. I'm going to do one more circle around here, and then we're going to go ahead and head on over to the others. Let's make sure we can keep our altitude now. Oh, that's a good shot. Good view right there. Look at that. It looks like it's kind of like, you know, like a historical abandoned like castle. I didn't really read much about it. I just kind of noticed it in Flight Simulator, so I was like, okay, well that's another point of interest that I want to go fly out and run around and check out. Alright, so let's go ahead and head on over to the others. Prop up here, so. Come out just a little more here. definitely a nice day for flying, other than a little bit of wind out here. So you know, we do have a little ways to go here. So let me go ahead and I'm gonna dial up some altitude. Let's see, altitude. I think it's here. Because see, we're getting a little bit higher than what I want to, so I don't want to go that high right now because we want to be able to see the you know, points of interest. All right, let me see. Oh, right here. I knew it was a little bit different. You see right here, you have to set it here, the altitude. Okay, so go to 2,000. You see it's going to show it right up there. All right, heading. It's not worried about heading. I'm just going to hit my nav mode. Okay, so that's good. Vertical speed. We need to kind of bring that down some. Okay, so that's here. Alright, that ought to set us up pretty good. There we go. Yeah, it should just zoom right on course. And we can just enjoy the ride now. And we'll keep it going down to about 2,000. Let me kind of pull this back some. We don't want to overspeed. Don't want to do that. Plane gets nice and quiet once you get, you know, you power pull back some, throttle back. And thankfully, this Garmin here, it shows the locations. See, it'll tell me, you know. Unlike right here, I can see, like, you know, Colbeck Castle and Independence Park. So we almost back down. Oh no, we still at 3,000, man. We go descending really slow there. Let's go ahead and put that down 1,400. King's House. So now I never looked at any of these before I did this flight, so I don't know how they look. You know, I'm sure I briefly saw them there on, you know, the trailer for the Caribbean update. So we are on our way to King's House. But you know, these unique points of interest, you know, if you're low enough, you can pretty much spot them fairly easy because they're really unique, you know, and they stand out. Definitely stand out. But even when there aren't any points of interest, I mean, a lot of things over here still, you know, a lot of things will still stand out pretty good too. Alright, we're getting a little slow, so let's go ahead and get it up. 70%, so this will be good. We should be coming up on it shortly. Get a little closer here to this one. Alright, I'm going to zoom in some here. Hold in. So we're heading right for it, so that's good. Alright, let me just go a little bit more. So we're looking for King's House. So we're gonna go over, right when we pass over this river here, we should see it like a little past that. Once we pass here and a little further to the east. So kind of trying to pay attention to what the rivers are doing here, so I'll know exactly like right around where to look for it at. Even though I'm going to be flying over it, I may not see it right away. What is this here? Look at this. Almost looks like it could be some kind of little raceway or something, but I don't think it's that, but I don't know. It could be, you know, so, and look at this here. So we are approaching Kingston, Jamaica. Alright, so let me see. Getting close to King's House. And here is the other airfield I mentioned landing at. That was MKTP. But I'm going to land here instead. This is some great views of Kingston, Jamaica, I would say. Look at this. Just some spectacular visuals here, I'll have to say, no doubt. "2,000 feet is always a really good height to be at for doing a lot of sightseeing, I notice. About 2,000 to 3,000 feet. Alright, so we really get close. We should see this house. I have a feeling I might have a hard time finding it. Wait, maybe not, maybe not. Is it right up in here? It might be. I was expecting to have a hard time finding this. And you can see why. There's a lot of houses around. I don't know. This maybe? Maybe I shouldn't talk too soon. Let me go ahead and take this autopilot off. And this is Independence Park coming right ahead, but we're going to have to go back because I don't think we got a visual of King's House, and I had a feeling, for some reason I had a feeling that one's going to be hard to find. Let's try it again. Around here. It should be just like around here somewhere.
500.
I think this is it here. Is this it? I believe that is it. Pretty sure. Let me come around again. Yep, this here is it. This is King's House, Jamaica. Right here. That is it. And I imagine that's pretty accurate creation of it. Because all the other points of entrance were really, really good looking. Alright, how about a little roll here? A long roll. Alright, so now let's go ahead and fly over the stadium again. And we will see how good of a landing I'm going to get here. We do have some wind, and I think it might be a crosswind landing. And we're going to do a little bit of aerobatics over this stadium too. Let's go ahead and drop in. Independence Park, Kingston, Jamaica. Boy, it gets to humming pretty good when you get this throttle up all the way, doesn't it? Going inverted for a little bit. Alright, so now let's go ahead and get ready to start this landing, okay? It will be somewhat of a crosswind landing, no doubt. Got some sailboats out here in the bay. %, just straight in VFR landing, no problems other than a crosswind. And I think I'm not going to have no trouble with that with this plane. It's a good dock down here or something. Great visibility. I've never been in this part of Jamaica before, you know, outside of the sim, just say in real life. But it really looks pretty. I would definitely like to visit it sometime. There's a lot of places when you know, flying in flight simulator, thinking, you know, wow, that's really pretty. Some places you never even realize, you know, how it was or how it looked and anything until you fly in flight simulator. Now, definitely would like to visit there sometime, someday, you know. This looks like, oh yeah, there's a highway here. Just kind of goes all the way down. can almost smell that Caribbean salt water just by looking at it, huh? Yep. Is that a ship steaming forward here? A boat or something?
Tower Golf Charlie Tango 1022 is 2 miles southeast, 500 feet with India to land.
You think it'll direct me to runway
Golf Charlie Tango 1022
30. Yeah, that's where I was at. I wanted to make sure.
29.88 wind 138 at 20. Fly left base runway 30.
20. Oh man.
022 wind 138 at 20.
Okay,
Clear
so
to land runway 30.
one thing about low-wing planes, you know, when you look down you can't see too well, but when you're doing your turns, the visibility is just really good.
022, please acknowledge.
Oh yeah, hold on, I'm on an approach here. And they're gonna mess me up.
Clear to land runway tree 0.
I was about to come in, but I had to answer them, so okay. Look how blue the water is here. It's just an excuse, not answering them, just an excuse to fly, you know, to extend my flight a little longer. And I'm sure my co-pilot there is enjoying it as well. Alright, let's go ahead and back off here.
500.
Luckily it's maneuverable. You can easily correct any kind of, you know, wrong turns and things like that, but as you can see, got plenty of room to land. Even though it approach didn't look too bad, the landing was okay, right? Alright.
Exit runway when able.
I find when this plane's going kind of quick, it's a little bit harder to turn taxiing.
022, contact ground on 121.7.
Will do. So we can get to come up. Alright.
121.7022. Goodbye. Manley Ground, Golf Charlie Tango 1022, request taxi to parking.
Golf Charlie Tango 1022 taxi to general aviation parking using taxiway Charlie Alpha Echo Foxtrot.
And notice,
Taxiing to general aviation
I think the
parking
plane's
via
balance
taxiway
was a
Charlie
bit
Alpha
off
Echo Foxtrot
because
022.
as you can see, you know, it's not a tail dragger, but it sure is kind of going as one, which could explain why I'm having trouble steering. I've never had to do that before, so I don't know. But you know what? If I take out the weight and the tail, it would probably... I should have made sure my CG was set right on the plane. But it flew really good. Just seems a bit tail heavy right now. It always flies good. This plane always flies. It's really fun to fly, you know. But you know, when you're in flight sim, how you can select once you're doing your payload. Not right. You can't do it right here, but on the other screen, the other payload weight balance, you can adjust your CG, which is probably what I need to do here. And you can hear that wind. Listen to this. hear that wind whipping for sure. All right, let's see. So where is the general aviation parking here? I believe over here. I think it's over there. I would think. This is a new to me airport. I might have been here once, but it's been a while. Yeah, I see a GA plane right here. Looks like an island or something. I think I flew an airliner into here once, a while back. I'm just going to kind of follow this here around and pull right on in there somewhere. Or maybe in the back. Yeah, maybe in the back. Buses around here. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna park right over here, just to the right of that forklift there. And we'll get the plane secured and shut down. All right. Fuel selector off. And let's go without switches. All right, just that quick. We are shut off. All right, now let me unlock the canopy so we can start getting out. All right, so there it is. This concludes the Jamaica portion of Flying the Caribbean. We checked out all of the landmarks, the points of interest there, which was 5 in all. You know, so if you haven't watched episode 8, then yeah, you might want to go check it out. Hope you all enjoyed the flight. Please smash that like button and drop a comment. And if you're not already, subscribe. And I'm going to be doing some more episodes. I'm going to keep on going on through the Caribbean. You know, I'm going to keep on going through it. I mean, I used to fly around this all the time anyway, you know, so. But before all of the things were added to it. So, it's a lot to see. So, okay. And until next time, thanks for watching. And bye for now.